Hi Cancerian, welcome to your reconciliation reading for September 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to the Crossroads Tarot. Much love and support to her. Hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, and show her some love and support as well, if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a positive reading. So this is not about some person from your past where it was not a good thing and here they come again. This is about something you both want. It's got a positive spin on it. I do plenty of the other types of readings, so this is all about, there she is. Okay, this is all about someone with good intentions coming back into your life. They might be flawed, but for the most part it's someone that means well. So there's that. So this has got the positive spin on it, because Lord knows we do plenty of the other. And also this might resonate in other areas of your life. Even though I intend for this to be a romantic love reading, it could resonate in other areas. Okay, all right. So other than that, everything else you need to know is in the description box below. All right, Cancerian, this is about your reconciliation. Let's take a look for Cancer, September 2019. Let's see. September 2019. And there it is. So we've got Judgment here. Okay. Page of Cups. Queen of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. High Priestess. So that could be Pisces or Cancerian. This could be Aries. Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius for me. Seven of Cups. Six of Swords. 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups. So this could be Pisces or Cancerian, Aries, Cancerian, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay. So I think this is someone that wants to I think this is someone that has realized that they need to be more open with how they feel about you. That this is someone that hasn't felt like they could really, that they're right on their own. That they've never really felt right about the separation. They've never really gotten over you two ending. And I think they realized that part of that was because they maybe took you for granted, or they didn't treat you fairly. They weren't open with how they felt, and they know they need to change that. And they really want to live fully with you this time around. So let me put that there. Huh. Wow, that seems to be really lacking. From last time you two were together. This is someone that really does want, I don't know, it's like they realize they can't be sort of not, they can't just be with you in name only. They've got to have that emotional connection, at least where you're concerned. That's what you want, and they've realized that now. Ouch. All right, so what about this Page of Cups? What about this Page of Cups? This Page of Cups. Five of Coins. This Nine of Coins. Ace of Swords. Being more honest. Yeah. What's this Seven of Cups? Page of Cups. So, yeah, this is someone that's realized, oh, okay, I need to be more honest about how I feel. I need to be more open with my feelings. I don't like, I thought I was okay, but now with this Cancerian out of my life, I am really feeling this disconnect and the cutoff and not, yeah, I could be by myself. Yeah, I could take care of things. I could move on. I could, but I don't want to. I liked my life much better when Cancer was in it, when my Cancerian was in it. I think at the time, I don't even think they realized it at the time. I think that they didn't realize that they weren't connecting, or they just thought that it was fine if they didn't. Maybe their feelings surprised them. Like they didn't realize they were going to feel for you the way they did. They didn't realize they were going to think about you so much after you left. Or they didn't realize that it was this bad and that you two were not connecting and that it was like kind of empty or lifeless for you until after you broke up. And they realized all these things after the breakup. So, and it's something they've never quite gotten over in this sense. Like they didn't realize how, even though they might have felt like they kept things kind of just not really, they didn't really give too much of themselves. They really did afterwards realize, oh my gosh, I really did like this person. I really did connect. I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I would have let them know more. And not only I wish I would have done it differently, but they realized the importance of needing to do it differently this next time around. This is 10 of Swords. Ten of Cups. What's this? Queen of Cups. Seven of Swords. It's just, I can hear her. She's bringing another pair down. Oh, pervert. What's this? High Priestess. What's High Priestess? Yeah, they want all of you now. Three of Pentacles. They want to figure it out. They want to work on it. They want to. I'm ready now. It's not that they're ready. They weren't before. I think it surprised them in the aftermath, like after it was over. I think it surprised them how much they cared, how much they wanted this. Maybe there was an element that it was kind of like every other relationship, like no big deal and whatever. And then after you break up, they're just like, whoa. It hit them afterwards how much they cared. This could be someone that this started off as a friendship. And because of that, they might have taken you as a partner for granted because there was a strong friendship before. And so things soured. And then in the aftermath, they're like, oh, okay, wow, sorry, really messed up. I didn't realize that I need to connect with you on a more intimate romantic level, not just best friends holding hands level. Like we could do that without being a couple. So yeah, this is someone that's understands that now because they've had a lot of time to think. All right, what's this Queen of Wands about? It's kind of funny because this is kind of not this, but just this whole it's like, you know, someone wanting to get together. It could be for negative reasons, but it's not like, oh yeah, they just want to date you until they go off to college. Like that, maybe it's because of the way the spread is, but it's like that's not gonna show up here. So everyone is going to be like, okay, this is what they want out of it. It's going to go deep. Like I can't help it. I go there. But across the board, all of these have been about people realizing, okay, I'm ready now. I wasn't before. I realized what I did wrong before. And it's designed to kind of illuminate what that is. But it is nice to see that because you don't want just, otherwise it'd be like all the other readings I do where it's like, okay, it could be either or. This is designed to kind of highlight the positive aspects of someone coming back in and saying they're sorry. I realized this. I didn't realize it then. I know that now. That sort of thing. So just saying, this doesn't have to be your forever person, but they're coming back in with the intent that I want to do better this time around, or I'm coming back because I really think this was quite something, and I don't think I did it right the first time. Would you please allow me a second time? All of these have that in common. Otherwise, it would not be this type of reading. Shutting up, getting loopy. All right, let me get some water. Another reason for me saying that was I don't want you to think this is your, maybe there's an ex that wasn't so nice or wasn't so good for you and that this is about them. It's not. This is a person with good intentions. So just wanted you to know that. Okay. What's this Six of Swords about? Oh, They don't want you to go away. They don't want you to leave. And we got the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. This is someone that wants that full life, that dynamic relationship, the passion, the adventure, the best friendship, the compatibility, that beyond the pale connection, that very strong emotional and spiritual connection. They realize that they can't be holding their emotions back anymore, that they can't just give a little, that is same old, same old. You're something special and need to be treated as such. They get all this, but after you two have broken up. So when they come back, it's going to be about you, because there's some heartache here, and there's some like, well, I guess that's done. Like there's no going back. And I think they're going to be asking you to reconsider. And it's going to take some time. I don't think you're readily going to want to open up, because there's been some heartache here. And I think they're going to need to be very careful in their approach. I think they're going to need to give you time, and they're going to need to basically be pretty open and forthcoming about what they want, what happened, how they feel, whereas they might not have been before. They're going to need to tell you how they feel, what they want. Because what have they got to lose? You guys aren't together. So if they just, it's like, you might as well tell me what you had planned, because it's not like we're together and you're going to disappoint me. But because things have changed. Dare I say, they have not gotten over you, and this is them coming back around, because you haven't left their mind. There's still that connection to you. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to go. They want a solid new beginning with you. And this time with the emotional connection, that passion that wasn't there before. I don't think it's that they're ready for it. I think they realize the importance of it in hindsight. And I don't think this is someone that had a lot going on and now they're ready. I don't think it's that. I think this is someone that didn't value that before. That's what soured the relationship. And now they're coming back around. They're like, okay, I realize the importance of connecting with you fully, and the passionate, like that we have to work at it. I realize that now. Like, we've got to keep interest. We've got to work at, and it's good work, but it's like, I can't just take you for granted. Like, oh, I have a girlfriend now, that's it. Or I have a boyfriend now. It's like, no, you still got to think of them, make decisions with their regard in mind. What would so-and-so want to do? Let's plan something together, that sort of thing. You know how it goes. All right. Okay, so, hindsight is always 20/20, right? You realize that now. The thing is, though, with this Ten of Swords here, I know that they want to turn that around into this Ten of Cups, but it's going to depend on you, because it could be, they're going to have a lot of explaining to do, because it could be to where you're just like, it's too late, you really hurt me. Like, I just feel like a fool, What else for Cancer? I don't think they meant to. That's what Cancerian. God, this keeps coming up. Achievement. This is someone that wants to make it right. They get it now. They want to do all the things they should have before. Give me a second chance. Let me do the stuff. Let's us do the stuff that we should have done before, when I didn't get it, or when I was behaving differently. Can we get a do-over so that we can, because I really do think that we can be so much more than what it was once before. And I want that with you now. And I know why it didn't work before. It's not just like, okay, give me a second chance, I'll figure it out as I go. This person has had a transformational shift. Like, there's been awareness. They know what they did wrong in the past. And it's not that you're perfect and they're the horrible one. It's not, but they see their side of it, and they realize, you know what? My biggest thing was that I held my feelings back. Like, I never made time for this person. I never let them know how important they were to me. All right. What else for Cancerian? What else for Cancerian? Oopsie. Cracky. What else for Cancerian? Hey, Ten of Cups. Okay. It's almost with this reading, it's almost like, okay, this too shall pass. That you're gonna get through it. You'll figure it out. You two are gonna find your way through it, find your way back to each other. It's gonna take you a bit of time though, because I feel like you were very hurt by this. So I think this is about them needing to be very detailed or explain a lot of truthful conversations about how they feel, because I think it's I don't think you ever knew how they felt, and I think that was by design. I think they did that deliberately because they didn't want to get hurt. But I also think if we're talking about friends that thought, hey, let's give it a go, let's try this romantic relationship, they might have just taken it for granted anyway. There might not have been that much effort because there was that familiarity there, there was that comfort. So this is someone that didn't give it their all that wants to now. This is someone that kept parts of themselves back, that realizes the importance of not doing that, especially with someone they cared about so deeply, just didn't want you to know it. And I'm not advocating for being really understanding and patient for someone who's emotionally unavailable. I'm not talking about that. I think this person is sincere and remorseful, and they want a second chance because they want to do it right this time, because they realize why it didn't work before, at least their culpability with that. Maybe I'll put this here. All right. What else works? Right. Six of Swords, 8 of Cups reversed. So this is someone that's wanting to work through it, that doesn't want you to move on, that doesn't want to let this go. This is someone that after the breakup, it just never sat well with them. They never adjusted. Now they're ready to do something about that. They don't want to adjust. They have come full circle, and they realized why it didn't work before and what their culpability was and why they can't move on. They don't want to move on. They want to work through this instead. They want to work through this with you. Not get emotional about it, but let's just talk logically. Part of that, though, might be because that would not suit for you if they came to you all weepy and emotional and kind of what you might perceive as needy. Just because you're like, look, don't come to me with that, because you're the one that, you know what I mean? So this could be them going, okay, a very methodical, logical approach. Let me explain. Let me, And over time, I think you're going to need that, for one thing. You're going to need the explanation. You're going to need the time to think about things. And it's going to be important to hear what they have to say, though, because I think they're going to need you to understand that they understand now. They know what they did wrong before. Not because they're bad, but just because they should have chosen to do things differently, and they know that now. Not because they're bad. No, but I mean, not because it was mean-spirited. That's what I mean. Okay. All right. So if you want it, it's there. It is going to be your choice, though. This is someone that is just not, the ending didn't sit well with them. They're not happy about it. And they want a second chance because they got big plans for you and them. It will be up to you. I kind of like this thoughtful, mindful, careful approach to you, though, because that kind of shows respect for lack of a better way to put it, how bad they messed up before. So it shows respect for, hey, look, I'm going to take this really slow and careful because I know that I messed up, and I'm sorry. All right, Cancerian, I hope this was helpful. And I hope you two are able to work it out. Even though, I mean, look, we got the 10 of Cups here. It's like, oh, yeah, you guys are fine. This too shall pass. You'll work your way. It is going to take time, though. This is like, this is like confirmation or affirmation. But getting there, it's going to take some time and lots of talking. So, okay. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. You take care.